Well, hello there, YouTube. Wow, what a difference from yesterday. Man, it's beautiful out here. It feels great. It's 36 degrees this morning, and I think it's 42 or something now. So I don't know what the weather is. My phone, at the moment says 0% chance of rain. Well, they're stacking a whole bunch of stuff out there. I don't know if they got equipment and whatever, but it's cool. Staying busy. But today is what? Thursday the 15th of February. I'm liking them skies. And I think tomorrow is supposed to be really nice. Of course, on Workday. Then the weekend is supposed to be just nasty and pouring down rain. But things change quick around here. You never know. We might get lucky. Anyway, let's roll. Holy moly, it's nice out here this morning. Wow. I mean, there's clouds all over the place, but oh, that nice breeze. And, fantastic. Look at that sun up there, just beaming. Holy moly, see that little car? Much of a hurry this morning. There's just this ever slight smell of diesel casting over this way. This reminds me of being a kid. I used to ride my bicycle up to the truck stop on the corner of I-30 and Richmond Road. Oh, that was Summerhill Road. Yeah, Summerhill and I-30. It's a big old truck stop that used to be there. Sadly, it's not even where there's truck stops there, but the one I went to was not there. That was cool. Seen all kinds of crazy thing in trucks. Truck full of zebras one day. That was pretty cool. Anyway, let's get rolling. 44 and mostly sunny here. We definitely went through a period of rain, full-on rain. But the last couple miles, we're going down 205, and there was a carcass truck.
God, it's still stuck.
It's in the car. Kelly's going, it's probably in our clothes, and everybody's going to be going.
I know it. It stinks so bad, guys.
So we took the exit and drove most of the way to the store from the freeway with our windows down here freezing. And it's still in here.
It's like, oh, man. Oh, that is a powerful smell.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Yeah.
We need to get the heck out of here to
I know. I got
get outside, breathe some fresh air.
Yes.
All right, Mama.
All right.
Have a wonderful Thursday, right?
Yes.
Yep. All right.
You too.
Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you, baby.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Oh, no. It's starting to rain even heavier. It's just super light sprinkles at the moment, but that can change in a flash. It's supposed to rain at 4, and it's 3:30 now. This is the one with all the recalls. So the craziest thing, and I literally even made a note, because their rear brake pads are about 20%. He's got a ways, but if you're going on a trip or something like that, you definitely need to change them pads. Can't see around this driveway are. Anyway, oh yeah, it's actually coming down a little harder than expected. We'll see how far we get. We may have to abort. This bike is way too clean. I mean, the road's all tacky, so it's not going to fling anything. But if it starts dumping, I'm not going to get the dude's bike dirty. Lost my train of thought. Oh, so I see those, inserts, for flat tires, for tubeless tires. You stick them in there. And a lot of them have, there's fiber in the plug, so I see what looks like a plug flush with the tire, or almost flush with the tire, and it looked like it had fur around it. Oh, you can just rear brakes are crazy soft. But so anyway, because I had the caliper off on the back, so I make a note about the plug insert in the tire. Tire is getting close. It's not at a dangerous level or anything. It's kind of flat, and there's been a lot of highway riding on it, apparently. or it's a type of tire that's just soft all the way around and they'll flatten quick. But anyway, so I wrote the note down. Then I said the front pad's around 50%, rear about 20, and about the plug patch. And Tim comes up and he looks at that thing. He just walks up to it and he bends down, looks at it real close, and flicks it off with his thumbnail. And I go, "What did you just do?" I said, "I just knocked a little rock off of that thing." I go, "Dude, I just wrote a note that it was a plug patch in the tire." Or a plug insert. Plug patch is a whole nother thing. But he goes, "Nope, just a rock." Yeah, I was wearing my glasses. It just, I should have taken a picture of it, because it so much looked like an insert. It's got that acro muffler on this thing. That sounds real nice. But yeah, other than that, at almost 51,000 miles, this thing is a sweetheart. I'm definitely going to have to make a note about the brakes. So yeah, I don't know if they need to be bled, or there were some of these that had some rear master cylinder issues. Actually, they had front master cylinder issues too. But it didn't develop later. The rear one could develop later. If you had the front master cylinder thing, it was like from when you took it off the showroom floor, something just felt weird. Every once in a while you had this dead spot when you pull it in. I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen. Have you ever pull your front brake in and there's no pressure there? Yeah, that'll make you draw up. You had to come back and take a rubber mallet and flatten the seat back out after that. But that's what they would do. This rear is like doing it like all the time. That thing's got to have air in it. But I've seen that rear master cylinder, no matter how you flush it, you just can't bring it back. Put a master cylinder on there and magically it's fixed. Oh, she runs good. She's a happy GS. This is a 2015. Motor's nice and quiet. Some of these things, you can always tell the guys that I do my own oil changes. I mutter under my breath to myself, yeah, I can hear that. Because they sound like they're coming apart. Nah, kid's gonna do a wheelie. Little girl, she's like doing the little sign, do a wheelie, do a wheelie. Not today. They do work, they have power, the rear brakes that is, but it's just a huge dead spot in it. I literally didn't think I was going to get a test ride at all. Because it was, yeah, I think it was dry when we got to work. And then, yeah, it was decidedly raining out. It's cool down here too. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's like yesterday, we had snow mixed with sleet. Well, there was rain mixed with sleet, and then there was a little snow mixed with the rain. They're going, and I guess there was something coming last night. I haven't talked to anybody if they got it. If they did, it didn't hit here locally. But man, did it pour last night. My son, I think he's working on the ground wiring, for his house. Are you waiting to come across? No, she's away from it. Haven't seen my boy in a while, but it's that time of year you're probably not going to see him. But anyway, it looks like he had the ditch and he has his power pole thing for the electrical stuff for the house he's building. And he sends me a picture that says, yeah, it must have dumped rain last night. He goes, perfect time for the inspector to come. So he's got his tractor sitting there with the backhoe thing, and it looks like he just jumped up on it. You could tell he wasn't working on it today, but he jumped on it to take a picture, and even his bucket is full of water. And I guess the guy probably doing the inspection for the electrical stuff, because man, what a nightmare building a house nowadays. You have to stop at every little thing and wait for an inspector to come give it the approval before you go to the next step, you know. But anyway, I don't know what they're going to be inspecting in the rain, but I'll find out from him later. Oh, I did update Buds 2 to the latest firmware for Buds 2, just to see if, you know, anything happened. I got that 24 sitting downstairs and hooked up to it, and yeah, nothing flashed to it. So there's still not Apple CarPlay. There's little notes going back and forth, you know, saying that, because there's even with, which James must have got it when he hooked up to it, there was one that was supposed to eliminate some of those ghost codes that are hiding in the background. It doesn't show up in Buds, but if you go into the default codes through the display, you can see it there. But that's still there, even though he flashed it. There's two different codes, and one of them's gone, the other one's not. BRP is not harming absolutely anything. It's just a programming thing in the background. It does nothing. It doesn't affect you from riding it. But yeah, Apple CarPlay is not even in there. I'm sure it's probably there. It's just hidden from you, you know. Some kind of certificate authorization or something. They don't go into the details of what it is. I'm assuming it's probably something between Apple and BRP. Google apparently has just flat out says, nope. If I can spy and steal from you, we're not allowed you. You can't use Google. So there will, for the time being, there'll never be what they call it. I don't know, I don't know what they call it, but for the foreseeable future, that will not be available on Spyders. So, like the old saying goes, Google or Apple sells you fantastic products and fantastic software. Google sells you. And BRP says no. Google says all right. Well, there's, you know, not very many people that used it anyway, so it's no harm, no foul. There's a 80-year-old gentleman down there looking at that seat. In fact, I think he's upstairs buying it even before it's fixed. And I said, what phone do you use? I said, you Android or Apple? He goes, Apple, absolutely Apple. I said, well, this thing, not right now, but it has Apple CarPlay on it. I said, do you use that in whatever car you're driving? He goes, oh, I can't live without it. I said, well, it'll be on this Spyder. I said, there's some certificate stuff that's trying to get cleared, and it'll be available. I said, and I'm pretty sure you don't even have to come to us. I will know more later, but I know that updates for the TFT can be done with the thing in Wi-Fi. And I think they said even the CarPlay thing can be downloaded, installed. So don't hold me to that, because I don't know for sure. But that's kind of cool. Now I doubt, you know, if there's an ECM flash or something like that comes around somewhere along the line, I doubt you can do that through Wi-Fi. I think this is strictly the entertainment center and Apple CarPlay and all that kind of good stuff. You're going slow enough, I'm rolling. I just came from there. Oh, it's not really sprinkling on that much down here. Oh, look at the water. Oh, that's right, he's got them wicked cool splash guard things on this thing. so it's not likely to fling stuff all over it. It feels so playful. I mean, this thing just absolutely feels like it wants to unleash. I said, man, it's been a long winter. I haven't been ridden for a while. I don't know, it hasn't been ridden for a while. I'm just assuming she wants to play. You spunky little gal. Gotta love a boxer. Oh, I was too sharp on the front brake. I was gonna stand there with no feet for a second. Ain't she pretty? Nice, well seasoned in exhaust, acro on the back. Yeah, buddy. Let's get the thing back before the 4 o'clock rain comes. Oh man. Oh, it smells. God, it almost smells like, you know, when that stainless exhaust is seasoning in. Ooh, it has that smell. Or he sprayed this thing with something, you know, like I like to use that Silcoline Pro Prep, and the Torco makes their version of it, which can't seem to get the Silcoline. I think it was Tango that was overseas and got me 2 or 3 or 3 or 4 bottles of it, so I use that sparingly. The fourth plane is dry out here. Oh boy, I gotta work my way around a truck. This could be interesting because something could come up the hill on me. Alright, that's that for that test ride. Alrighty. We'll talk at you later. Thanks for coming along for the rip. She's a nice one. Well, hello there, YouTube. It's back down to like 37, 36 degrees.
It's cold.
I think the stars might be out there. So it was a beautiful dry ride. The roads kind of wet in Vancouver. The farther north we got, I mean, by the time we got off the freeway coming up towards Toledo, completely dry. We're about halfway down the little 2-laner on the way home. And I mean, it was so bad, I was going slow on a little 2-lane road.
Yeah.
Windshield wipers are on auto thing, and it's just full song. And the auto bright lights, it got so much rain, it must have thought it was heavy fog, and it turned the high beams off.
I know, that was crazy.
That was nuts. I mean, going slow enough to keep from hydroplaning on a 2-lane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But, yeah, crazy. So I finally got a response from BRP, and they want me to measure some things, and I don't quite understand what he's asking. I'll reply with a question and see what he says back. But he wants me to do some measurements with a known good unit. Well, I've got a 2024, I forget what they call that, granite black or something like that that's down there. I do alignment on, and it's sitting right next to the Sea to Sky, so we'll do some measurements. And I'm pretty sure the Sea to Sky, that gentleman bought that Sea to Sky today, so did you say he was up? Yeah. So when that gets fixed, it's immediately got a home. So anyway,
very cool.
It was a fun day today. Moved some stuff around and got some room in there, and yeah, it's nice. Productive day.
That's good.
I think on that, we're gonna roll.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yes.
Oh,
yay.
Almighty. Yeah. All right.
We'll see you in the morning.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.